Okay, guys, so today we have some really good news regarding LCQ Studios and what they're doing and what's happening with them after the cancellation of Mad Skill's Motocross Chasing the Dream. Keep in mind, this is all very, very, very early. It is obviously subject to change, and we don't know how long it's going to take. It could take forever. It could not take long. I mean, keep in mind... And I want to say this right away at the beginning here because sometimes I see some people giving LCQ Studios Hodge a hard time about the game and whatnot. Just relax, chill out a little bit. This guy works a 40-hour work week, regular job, and then he comes home and working his tail off for 20, 30 extra hours a week. I mean, he's basically doing 2 full-time jobs to do this, so... ease up on him, give him, just relax, right? It just kind of makes me mad when I see those comments, but I'm just happy and supportive of him for doing what he's doing. I mean, people have asked him for a Kickstarter, and he says he doesn't want to do that if he doesn't have enough to offer him and whatnot. So, I mean, he's very humble, he works hard, and he's just passionate about making a motocross game. I mean, after all these years, what did we decide? It's been close to 9 years. I mean, after all this time, it's pretty obvious that he's doing it because he just wants to make a great, fun motocross game, right? So, I just kind of want to get that out there right away that just give him a break, right? If you're one of those people that are kind of hard on him and whatever, just give him a break. And what you're going to see today is very, very early footage and some very early development, I guess I should say. It's just basically a bike model. Not even a full bike model, and testing the physics and whatnot. So here we go. We have some very, very early development on the new game that he is working on. He's showing some scrubs and just going through the whoops. He did say that later on, a bunch of these landings probably would result in crashes. And he said he was having a bunch of fun with the whips and how he was making them work and how you can kind of throw it sideways and get a little bit of slide going up the face of a jump. But again, he said that the jumps there were kind of not the best for the slow speed that he was taking. But it's really cool that he shares that. And then this would be the Mad Skills Motocross Chasing the Dream game that has been canceled. But what he wanted to do here was show us first person, so we could get a reference of if we like the first person cam that he has here, so he can implement that in the game, the new game he's working on. This game has been canceled. It will not be happening, at least not right now. Just a reference for the first person. And I personally think it's good, especially with the way he's playing the game. I mean, he's fantastic. He's making this look really, really good. It's actually depressing me because I really wish I could have played the game. The game looks so fun. The art style was really cool. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the new game, the new physics. So let him know, I guess, wherever on this video, the Discord, wherever you can, social media, how you feel about the first-person camera here. Now, in the demo of the canceled Motocross Chasing the Dream game, not canceled, well, yeah, canceled. The one that got pulled off of Steam that you're going to see here in a bit that I have for the majority of the gameplay for this video, that game has a customizable field of view. Now, I messed it up really bad here, and it's hard because you have to do it at the menu. You can't pause and adjust on it and then go back, be right back in the game. So my field of view is really bad, but I wish that field of view he's showing us looks really good. It would be really cool if you could have the adjustment, maybe make that the default field of view in first person, but then still be able to customize it a little bit. So they are also working on rider models. I do have probably a screenshot of something they have right now. They said there's obviously room for improvement and whatnot, but this is what they got. I do believe whoever is working on the rider model said that they were taking reference from Jet. Just how it fits on him, the jersey, the pants, stuff like that, and that was the reference, but they did, again, say that there is room for improvement. Now, for the physics, these physics, and I know we kind of talked about it, but the physics from the early development gameplay you saw are new from the ground up. Now, you have to assume, yes, they are new from the ground up, but Hodge and the team have been working on this for, what did we decide, 8 or 9 years? I don't know. It's been a long time. He said how long it was. I forget, but they've been working on it for quite a while. So you would have to assume everything that him and the team were able to learn about the physics have been implemented in these new physics. And they said they want to go back to more of a realistic style. Now, I don't know if that means for physics. Are we going for more of a simulator here? Or are we still going to be, more arcade physics, but more realistic environment, tracks, and whatnot? Because the Mad Skills Motocross Chasing the Dream game looked awesome. It was like a Firewatch, I believe, is a game that I'm thinking of. It kind of had that style of graphics, which looked so cool. I wanted to play it so bad, but it's never going to happen now. I don't know if they just mean they want to go back to more of a realistic style in environment and tracks and whatnot. He referenced a video, and we covered it. I do have an LCQ Studios playlist on the channel that has all the early development from all the different versions of the game that they've tried to get going and get working on. He referenced one of those, which I did cover on the channel, that was their favorite version of the realistic that they were talking about. And I just say realistic because I'm, again, not really sure if they mean physics or just environment, tracks, and everything else in the game. So yeah, I mean, there's no date on when they, no times that they have to hit to get certain things done. I think he's just working on it when he can in his spare time. There is no name to the game, but there is certainly development on a fully new game. Now, I hope for him that they're able to get this fully going. I mean, he did get something out to us, right? You can't say that, all these different versions of the game, he never got anything out to us. Yes, he actually did. He did get the demo out. I know it's not on Steam anymore, so if you didn't get it then, you can't get it now, but he did get us a demo that we got to play, and it was fun. Yeah, it was really early, and he keeps seeing the gameplay that I have here and saying, oh my gosh, those physics are they're so much better now, and I believe you, but this is all I got. This is all I got right now from you to be able to put in the video. But yeah, I fully believe him. The physics that he showed, even if it's early, do appear to be way more fluid, more polished already than what we had in the early version of this game, Motocross Chasing the Dream. So I really do believe he can make a great game. Some people have asked about a Kickstarter, a GoFundMe, whatever, and he doesn't want to do it. Again, I really do believe he's just in it because he wants to make a great motocross game. He wants to have a game that everybody enjoys playing, and it's just a good, solid game. We don't get too many. He's not in it for the money. I mean, he already said that. I'm not in it to get rich or anything. So he doesn't want to do a Kickstarter or GoFundMe because a lot of times it sounds like it's because he doesn't feel like he has enough to offer. If people ask that all the time, but if he did it right now, he doesn't have too much to offer, just the little bit of what I've shown you. And now there probably is some other stuff that I might not have gotten. And that kind of takes me into my final thing I want to talk about. As far as the news goes, I do enjoy getting you guys the news and the information that's out there, but I'm probably not going to cover every tiny little thing that's mentioned in the discussion or in the Discord or anywhere with the game. I'm probably going to wait until there's a bulk of information or video clips or discussion, whatever. Probably going to wait for a bulk to make a video just so I don't have to do a tiny, eeny, weeny little video every time something new happens, right? But I very much support Michael Hodge and LCQ Studios. You guys are just resilient and driven and doing one heck of a job. I mean, yeah, it has been misfortune after misfortune, and I'm so sorry for it, but I do support you. I want to help you as much as I can and get people excited. Yeah, I know there'll be people that say, yeah, we get excited and it doesn't come out. Again, this isn't, especially recently, this isn't his fault. I mean, it really isn't his fault. They got a game to us, and then they were going to continue to work on this game that you're seeing here, but they decided to partner up with Turborilla, and then that looked to be a really good decision, and it was going to be really cool, but it didn't pan out that way. It didn't work out. So again, give him a break, support him. If you enjoy motocross games and you want to see him to progress and get better and have more options, support him. follow the development. Put your ideas and criticisms and stuff in the forums on this video, wherever you can that they might see it. And let's see them make a really great motocross game. I believe he can do it. I believe they can do it. And yeah, so that's what we got with the new LCQ Studios game that's kind of in the works. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.